Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get some more of this relighting finished. I gotta do the navigation lighting in primary hull here yet. Okay, so I got my green, white, and red LEDs that are going to be going in here. So let's get those installed. Alright, now to put the appropriate resistors on each one of these. The red here is going to get a 470, white 470, and the green here is going to get a 360. It takes a little more power to light this, so, and that should equal the amount of brightness for all three of those. Okay, so I got two of these circuits reinstalled here. I had to change out the capacitor for this one. The flashing just wasn't going at the right rate for me, so that's working now. So this is navigation, this is strobe, and everything of this here is going to go through this 5-volt regulator, because this is going to be up to AC power, and it'll help to make these regular LEDs lives a lot longer. So I'm going to tie these together, tie them into this one. The strobe behind the bridge, I'll have a down line which will go here, and I got other lines that are down inside the ship, which I'll have to do later. So what I'm going to do here is going to attach this to the bottom here, because I don't want these two halves to separate. And then I think I might have to re-drill a hole, or just continue re-drilling all the way down through here, which will go down into the ship. So I'm going to use the Gorilla Glue here. this Gorilla Glue set before I do anything more. Alright, so I got these all done up now. For the top part, looks good. And I got a 470 ohm resistor on the lights for around the bridge. That's all done now, so just gotta tie these in. So I think with the I'm gonna use yellow and blue for those all the way around. So I got the top here all done now. Looks good. Alright, now I got the line here tied in with this circuit, which is the navigation one. Now for the main power for these pulse circuits, I'm going to go through the 5-volt regulator, and then the main line from that goes down. So the way it is here is that we have two main power lines, one for the light strips and the other one for the rest of the lighting here. So we got two of those going down. I still have to finish drilling out the hole here. Okay, so what I decided to do, instead of running second line, is I'm going to tie it off from the end of this light strip, which goes through the 5-volt regulator into the circuits here. So let's do a quick light test, make sure it's actually going to work. Okay. You can see it flashing here. Up there, good. Good. And got the main phaser is on, working good. Well, this thing is going to look really, 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 really good. So, I got 3mm red LEDs in here for the big impulse engine on the back. I want to up those size to the 5mm red LEDs. Just need to double check the size. Oh yeah, that's more than perfect. Alright, so I'll just take these 3mm out and replace those with the 5s. Okay, so I'm going to add a strip that goes along here that will light up all of the neck there. Alright, now I'm going to take lines off of here, go down the hole, that'll tie in to the light switch, or the light strip underneath there. Now for these impulse engines here, I'm going to have a separate line coming off of the regulator going to those. Another quick light test here. That's the impulse. That's good. That's good. Look at that. Nice. Looks good. Very nice. Okay. Good. All right. Okay. Okay, so for here, for the lighting for up in this section here, tied in with the torpedo lighting, the red one, I guess still got to color that all chrome. I guess I really don't need to. But I got those tied in there. I replaced the old resistor with a 470 ohm resistor. Oh, I still have to put a resistor on this one here. Actually, I don't. Yeah. Actually, I just take that off of there and I move it up there. Nah, I'll add a resistor to it. Just make it a little easier. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Alright, I got a line here that's also for going down, attaching to the other torpedo launcher. This in here is for connecting here. Just got to run the other lines for this in here for the strobe at the bottom of the engineering hull, and run these lines here for the flashers on the ends of the warp engines. Alright, so I got these lines here. I got a separate line that runs down into the engineering hull. This in here goes to the top of the hull. Primary hull, same with these other LEDs. So these ones here are yellow and blue. These ones are orange and brown for the strobes. Got everything all hooked up there. I can cap these all off now and then run the lines. Okay, so let's get this top part of the engineering hull back in place. I added the main power line here. I got these all tied together. And there we go. Just gotta let that set overnight, and then we can move on. So this turned out really quite well. Looks good. So I got that puttied all around there. I'll color that in later. So now we're going to move on to the engineering hull. I still got to put the proper resistors on these. I might have to replace these. I don't know. So these are good. Okay. So I just need to take off the old resistors, get this all replaced. And then don't know why there's no resistor on this one, but I have to make sure that they're the proper color as well. Last thing I need to deal with is LEDs are the wrong color. Okay, so I did a test on this LED and that one, and they are both the wrong color. So I got to take those out and replace them. Okay, so I replaced the LEDs in there and replaced all of those, which I did earlier. So I got the lines run, and I got 470 ohm resistors on those. Same with the center engine here, replaced that. 470 ohm resistor, just got to run lines that'll run down that into the engineering hull, and everything will get tied in here. These two sets are for the navigation. These here are for the warp engines. Thing got everything all chrome silvered, so no other light around here will affect the flashing of the navigation and strobe. So everything looks good there. I got the positive, negative lines there coming in from the plug, where all the power comes from. Sorry, no warp core, it's just AC powered. Okay, so let's get the two bottom warp engines together again. So I got this line here for the flashing. There we go. Just gotta let those set, and then we can move on. Okay, now I need to figure out the proper level that the third engine is supposed to be at. That's strange, it's almost right on. Almost. Come down just a little bit, not very much. Okay, got this all tied together. Did a light test, looks good. Okay, just got to put that together there, put it back on top of here. Okay, so I have to replace this LED here, or not the LED, but the resistor on that red rear torpedo. Okay, so I got a 470 ohm resistor on there now. Got a line that'll lead inside to the other lead. Okay, so I just gotta let this thing set overnight and do some final touch-ups around here. And it'll be ready for touch-up painting and stuff. Well, once I get the whole model back together, and we do a lot of touch-up painting and get it all redone. So while that is setting, I got to drill the little holes, or drill a little channel there. It goes along here and here on the top and bottom for the little tiny SMDs. It's going to be green and red. There we go. These teensy little things here are the SMDs that I'm going to be using. There we go. Get that all set in, covered over, let that set overnight. A little bit of touch-up painting, and voila. That's it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we're going to continue with the assembly. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. See you later in the next one. Bye-bye.